Well, I'm sure most of you are surprised to see me here tonight instead of my words. I am coming to you from Will LeConto's amazing studio here in Spicewood. Is that right, Michelle? Spicewood-ish. Anyway, he's been gracious enough to let me sit here and do a little filming, a little recording. But I know most of you are probably surprised because last week's season 2 opener left you all wanting a little bit more. And I did that on purpose. I did that definitely on purpose. So everyone's kind of excited to see what happened and what's going to happen. So you will find out what happens, but it won't be anytime soon. It's going to be maybe in a couple weeks. I'm taking my writing in a little bit of a different direction. I'm going to be writing full chapters instead of just blurbs or just blogs. And that way, when I do finally get to a time where I am ready to write this whole entire book, it will be pretty much done. So going forward, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little more exciting. There's going to be a little more of cliffhangers going on. And it should be very exciting and very interesting to see how the whole thing unfolds. I do have a lot of work ahead of me. I will be rewriting the first 9 episodes. I will be adding more, so there's a lot more detail to each one that I will be putting in. And then I will be writing full chapters going forward. So the exciting news is I was able to quit my job and write full time. So I'm pretty psyched about that. I have a lot of projects coming up. I have a couple roundtables with Michelle here. We're going to be going around doing that. Our first up is going to be in Dallas. I think we decided on the first week in June, around there. That's what it was. I have a photo shoot that we're working on right now that's going to give a face to what abuse looks like after you leave the relationship. Like the day he or she walks out and you're left there in pieces, I'm going to give that a face, and that I think is going to be amazing. Yeah, so we're working on a lot of different things. I have a lot of different projects in queue, so I'm really excited about that. So going forward, there will be some more videos like this on the blog instead of just the articles and just, reading what's going on in the life with the signs in the rearview mirror. But yeah, it's a lot. We have a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be really, really busy. So the first week of May, I will be leaving my job and I will be writing full time. Before then, I will have probably 2 chapters to hand over to my editor. I'm sure she's super psyched about that. But I do have a lot of stuff going. We have a lot of things coming up and I'm really, really excited. So I want to thank everyone for reading, for sharing. I think it's super important that we share this series to get it out to as many people as we possibly can, because we all know someone who's in a relationship like this. We all know someone who has a friend or a family member that may or may not realize they're being abused in this sort of way. The abuser may not know he or she is doing such a thing. And then other people may not even know what kind of relationship that they're in. So I'd like to get the word out and have everyone get this where it needs to go. So I'm going to ask in advance that you please share as much as you possibly can. I do also want to thank you for reading and sharing as much as you have. We've gone to now 38 different countries. So we are on the map. We are getting our word out and people are reading and they're really enjoying this. I'm hearing from a lot of different people, opinions and views and what they think. And I have only had, I think, 1 piece of hate mail, which is pretty good.
But you've still gotten a lot of questions.
A lot of questions. A lot of everything. A lot of people are just like, this might be me in my relationship. What am I going to do about this going forward? So it's not up to me to fix anyone, but I am here if people have questions and they want to, vent or have someone they feel like they can talk to. So look forward for the upcoming projects. Next week, we will see what we're going to have. Maybe it might be another little video. It might be more of a teaser, but we will be catching up with Jake pretty soon to see what goes on, what happened with him and what happened with me after he left on Christmas Eve. So you're going to have to tune in to find out.